Good morning, guys. We are slowly approaching Cozumel. We are almost getting ready to dock here, and it will be such a fun day. We love Cozumel. This is actually the place where we got engaged a while back, but anyway, and then we came here again on our wedding cruise. So when we got married, one of the stops on that cruise was Cozumel. So we were able to show all of our wedding guests some of our favorite spots. So we have a couple places in mind that we would want to find if they're still existing. It's been a while. We haven't been back since 2020 when we got married. So a lot of places could have, changed or closed, or new places popped up since then. But let's see what we find. I'm so excited to be back in Cozumel. So let's go explore. What a great day in Cozumel. The best burritos. Now back to the ship. I can hear the party going on in Margaritaville all the way over here. I think that's coming from Margaritaville. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but there's a party going on right over there. So we have made it back on board. We had a great day in Cozumel. We hit the 2 spots that I was hoping we would. We didn't know if they were still around. We had tried to Google them and it seemed like they were both still open and active. And luckily that was the case. So first we walked down to a beach bar that we visited 5 years ago when we came here on our wedding cruise. We visited that with a couple of our guests and the bar was still there. Still in the same place, but it had expanded a little bit, so there was a little bit more of a deck there in front of the bar, and then it had become a little bit more blingy, I would say, but still so much fun. Really good drinks. I had an excellent mojito and my husband had a margarita. Such a fun place and really beautiful views because it's right on the beach. That was excellent. And then we headed to find some burritos. So we've been to the Crazy King burrito a couple times when we've been here in Cozumel, and they have really, really good burritos. The best burrito I have had anywhere so far. So we made our way down there and we got there right as it opened. We got our orders in and they were just as good as we remembered. After that, we just walked around a little bit more. I bought a belt, a leather belt, because I forgot to pack one. So now I have a wonderful little souvenir from Cozumel. Let's see what else we get up to. We got back on board and we went to the pool. We had some drinks and now we just need to figure out what to do for the rest of the day. There's a Friends trivia, which I will try to go to. That's in a couple hours, I think. And then let's see what else we end up doing today. But so much fun so far. All right, we had an amazing day in Cozumel yesterday. We ended up doing exactly what I hoped we would do. So we planned initially to check out a bar that we found 5 years ago when we were in Cozumel on our wedding cruise. And then we were wanting to hit up a burrito spot that we've been to twice, once on a land vacation that we did to Cozumel when we visited Cozumel for the very first time. And then we visited again on one of our cruises, and the burritos are just fantastic. And luckily we were able to make it to both of them and they were still there. We were a little worried that because we haven't been back since COVID and all of the other stuff that has happened in the last few years, that, you know, maybe some of the same places wouldn't be there anymore. They wouldn't have made it through all of the turmoil of the past few years. So we were really happy to see that both of them were there. The bar that we went to was still the same bar, but it had definitely been enhanced a little bit. It was a little bit more blingy. I think I said that already, but it was really a lot of fun. And the burritos at Crazy King Burrito are super good. If you're ever in Cozumel, go have a taste. The owners are super friendly, but just make sure to bring cash because they don't take any card payments. So you can pay either in Mexican pesos or you can pay in dollars, which we did. So a really, really great day. We just then had a chill time on board in the evening. We went for a swim when we got on board, and then there was Friends trivia. I got 19 out of 26 questions correct. I'm a little bit bummed that I missed a couple of the ones that I missed, but then there were some that I just would not have remembered, even if they had given me a full day to try to remember the answers to those questions. But it was so much fun. They had these little video clips for each question where they played, the scene where they had asked the question from, and it was a whole lot of fun. But now it makes me think that I need to rewatch Friends because I haven't watched them in a few years, and clearly I'm forgetting critical details. But anyway, so much fun. There was a three-way tie with the best people. No one got all the answers, but the best three who tied for the win, they all had 25 out of 26 questions. Then we just had dinner at the Coastal Kitchen in the evening. Other than that, we just hung around different spots. We visited the Diamond Lounge for the first time. We went there for some drinks, and they have some hors d'oeuvres during happy hour, which is from 5 until 8:30, I think. And we spoke to our Crown and Anchor concierge. He's super nice, and it's always just nice to go say hi in case we need his help with anything in terms of bookings or any issues we have on board. But it's been great. And I think on the first day, or day 2, I can't remember, I mentioned that we had a little bit of an disappointing experience at Coastal Kitchen. We mentioned that to the restaurant on the day that we were eating there, and then we mentioned it yesterday to the Crown and Anchor concierge, and he contacted the restaurant, and they said that they really felt bad that we had that experience because usually we've loved their filet mignon. So they said that they will try to make it up to us and have that again on another night, and hopefully they can make it right, which that sounds amazing. We were so disappointed that the steak wasn't quite what we had remembered, because usually Coastal Kitchen does a steak better than any of the even steak restaurants on board. So definitely not a usual thing to be disappointed when we go there. Yesterday we went there, we had the New York strip steak, which was great. So definitely Coastal Kitchen knows what they're doing. I think they just had either an off night or an off piece of meat that didn't quite meet the high standard that we're used to there. But anyway, great day yesterday in Cozumel and on board. Join me again next time when we are in Honduras, a new country for us. So let's see what we do there.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.